What's good, family? Welcome back to the channel. In this video right here, we have Jaden Smith reveals Will Smith's secret obsession with young men. Now, like we do in every other video, we're gonna watch this one full on through and then come to our conclusion by the end of the video, just by the ideas and evidence that's brought to the table in this video right here. But one thing I do want to show you guys that I came across about 2 years ago, maybe, or a year and a half ago, when I was watching one of Will Smith's documentaries about him losing weight. And this is when the first time that it was really made evident that, just take a look.
It's largely a construction.
Made evident that there's a high possibility that Will Smith can swing to the other end of the spectrum, if you guys know what I mean. Because, I mean, those are some feminine maneuvers right there,
It's largely a construction.
Alright, so let's see what Jaden Smith brings to the table in this video right here.
So apparently there's a pretty good reason why Jaden is MIA from his family and even refuses to do family interviews. And it has a lot to do with Will Smith's secret obsession. Well, not so secret anymore, because I will be spilling a lot of tea. I know that you've heard a couple of times that Will Smith is on the DL. And as it turns out, whatever he and Jada Smith have been doing to young men in the name of mentorship is what has driven Jaden away. And people have had their suspicions for years, with signs here and there, like Will literally planning wet ones on Jaden.
Jaden, come on.
Yo! Yo!
And guess what? His ex-wife, Cherie Fletcher, also revealed that other than Jaden, Will's other son, Trey, also got mouth kisses from his dad.
Will is
Will has another son?
affectionate. Yeah, he right on the mouth. And you can imagine these boys hate him.
And yeah,
What?
Jaden made it.
Man, as a father, mouth kiss is probably only up to the age of 2, maybe. I feel like 3, 4, 5 is getting to the age you need to start letting that boy develop. You feel what I'm saying?
Very clear that those kisses on the mouth were not okay.
I think there's a time and place for those type of things to happen.
Right.
You know, home, we
Home.
talk about it. You
Right.
want a hug, you get a hug. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
So the mouth kissing in public feels
I
like a
think
problem.
it's definitely an issue.
Now, it's one thing to plant kisses on a son's mouth, and even though some people may find it gross, there are guys who don't see a problem with a man kissing their son on the mouth. But kissing another man on the mouth, I mean, that's just something else. And Will and Jada,
What? Will. So when will it come to the day where you... Yo. Why is he acting confused as if kissing your 20-year-old son on the mouth is like normal?
have been accused several times of doing exactly that.
They're both bisexual. They do weird things in their house, and young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship.
Well, I know at least one person who left the house screaming to get away from the mentorship. And it happens to be Jaden's former close friend, August Alsina. Back in 2020, he claimed that he and Jada had an affair in 2016, saying that it was with Will's full knowledge and permission. I'm just here trying to fathom that Jaden possibly knew that his dad had given his mom permission to hook up with one of his friends in their own home.
That's
and
insane.
You still expect someone who grew up in that household to be okay? Oh, hell no. And whether or not Will was also part of the relationship with August and Jada is still up for debate. And get this,
Wow.
in the Smith's house, mentorship is apparently synonymous with hooking up, because it wasn't just August. Will allegedly hooked up with several young men who are literally Jaden's age.
I'm saying that because of the artist that I just spoke to not that long ago that got invited to a party at their house. Everything was cool up front, so they went to the back and there was a bunch of old and young boys back there, all naked.
You know, I say this all the time. If one person says something about someone else, it may come across as malicious. But if more than one person is saying almost the exact same thing, I'm telling you, there's definitely something there. For instance,
Yeah.
Trisha Paytas once called out Will for hooking up with one of her male dancers.
I don't worry about your cheating husband being my male dancers even when they didn't want to.
Trisha was defending Shane Dawson against his cancellation, and she was calling out Jada, who criticized Shane for disrespecting Willow, saying she should look at her own husband's behavior instead and worry about that. And just a reminder that these male dancers she was talking about are closer to Jaden's age than to Will. Another person who said that Will definitely has a secret obsession is Alexis Arquette, who spilled that Will and Jada are both bi and that Will paid off his first wife after she walked in on him with another man. While exposing Will, she wrote in a Facebook post, when Jada comes out as gay and her beard husband admits his first marriage ended when she walked in on him servicing his sugar daddy, Benny Medina, then I will listen to them. And Orlando Brown, man, the dude went on a very crazy, very weird rant about Will Smith. Take a listen.
The real Will Smith. What are you talking about? Where's your mind at, bitch? Just saying, keep your mind right, keep your grind tight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't you ever think that that's cool. That was the first setup, bro. You raped me, then turn me into a kid.
Friendly reminder again, Orlando is closer to Jaden's age than Will. There was also a time when Tisha Campbell sort of...
I told y'all, man, in the industry it don't matter. It's just in Hollywood, bro. There be some weird things going on in the dark. Very weird.
Suggested that Will Smith was having something going on with her ex-husband, Dwayne Martin. Not anything surprising though, because Will and Dwayne have always given out some pretty weird vibes. Like, why would they go on several vacations together that included trips to Sin City, Las Vegas, Miami, and even a private cruise in Trinidad, all while Tisha and Jada sat at home? Is that how bromance actually work? Or is there something fishy going on?
Yeah, I want to know about all that.
Published an Instagram post with an image that read, "The truth always comes out in the end, no matter how hard anyone tries to hide it." And according to followers, the post was probably about the relationship, and she gave it away when she wrote the name Will in caps in the comments. And you're right, they will lie to the end. The real key is, people will stop believing them. All I'm saying is that it's these kinds of weird obsessions that have made Jaden possibly not want much to do with his family. And based on what people have been saying, it makes sense that Jaden would also do some unexpected things in return. For instance, one of the times Jaden proved that he was just done was in 2013 when he decided that he had had enough of his parents and asked for emancipation for his 15th birthday. But do you know what was even more shocking? Jada's response to her son saying that he wanted to be emancipated.
And I remember thinking to myself, as devastated as I was like, he's right. Yeah. The time is now. He's 15. It's time for him to leave the house.
Maybe with Jaden out of the house, that would give them more space to continue with their weird obsessions. I don't know.
Bro, first things first, 15 is very, very young. Very young. I actually moved out on my own at 19 years old, and that's still young. Like, leaving the crib, like living on your own completely, solely based on you. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty young. So 15 is even younger. I feel like being 15, you still need some proper parental guidance at that age. No, most definitely.
Even his sister Willow has been acting out over the years, and maybe whatever she does is also just a reflection of what she's been experiencing.
And then people also wonder, I just want to pull this video up real quick, why you'll catch a video like this of Jaden Smith being posted on Instagram. This was probably like a month ago or so. So he's playing his music. He's in Hollywood Hills. Just take a look, and he's crying. Like, this man is so desperate. When I look at this video right here, what I see is a damaged soul. Like, that cry right there is literally a damaged soul from all the trauma he's been put through from birth. Seeing a cry like this, and he actually shows the hills, things get wicked in Hollywood Hills. In the hills, it gets very, very wicked, yeah. He's really crying really hard. He has, you know what I'm saying, he's drooling, crying hard. He's been going through a lot of things from birth. It's like, if he's not going to receive that guidance from his parents, where is he going to receive that guidance from? And this is where where lost souls need to be led to the Bible, because that's the only place that they can possibly receive life from. Because if they're not receiving it from their loved ones like their mom and their dad, the only other place they could possibly receive it from and actually trust it would be the Bible, because only people that they know have broken their trust, have broken their souls. You feel what I'm saying? So for him, it's kind of just like, dang, he's hurting. You feel what I'm saying? He kind of doesn't know where to go or what to do in life or how life is supposed to be. I feel like there's not much questioning now on why you would catch Jaden Smith crying like that in the video. You get what I'm saying?
By her parents growing up. Like how she was photographed in bed with shirtless Moises Arias when he was 20. And I won't even mention Willow's age at the time, but the controversy got so out of hand that Child Protection Services were called on the Smiths' house. At the time, sources close to the family told TMZ that Willow's parents believed she was mature enough to make her own decisions and that they saw the picture as an expression of art. And when questioned about the photo directly by TMZ, Jada said there was nothing wrong with it, and the tabloids were projecting their trash onto it. Willow also revealed that she loved men and women equally, and in 2021, she confirmed that she was polyamorous.
With polyamory, I feel like the main foundation is the freedom to be able to create a relationship style that works for you, and not just stepping into monogamy because that's what everyone around you says is the right thing to do. So I was like, how can I structure the way that I approach relationships with that in mind?
Again, maybe she got too used to seeing her parents with different people and thought it was
That's literally what happened.
Another instance where Willow acted out was when she revealed in an episode of The Red Table Talk that she began cutting herself after the success of her single, Whip My Hair. And in a different episode, she said that she was not even a teen when she began watching adult content. And get this, Jada actually said that she knew about it, but did nothing. And you would think that because they possibly exposed their children to weird things,
100%.
Will and Jada would be more uptight with how they raise their kids. Well, that also didn't happen. In fact, in an interview with E! News in 2013, Will Smith was asked when was the last time he punished Jaden, and he simply said, "We don't do punishment." Then, while speaking with Hot Living the same year, Will said, "We respect our children the way we would respect any other person. Things like cleaning up their room, you would never tell a full-grown adult to clean their room. So we don't tell our kids to clean their rooms." I don't know, guys. Something just seems really off. But you let me know what you think. Did Will's secret obsession...
I'm not gonna lie, like as a child, like you need to, as a parent, you need to tell your children to do certain things, like clean their room, cut their nails, wash their feet. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to tell them to do certain things. Like if I wasn't raised taking care of my nails, you feel what I'm saying? Like cutting my nails, it would be so foreign to me when I'm an adult. And the next thing you know, my nails is always gonna be long. So same thing with that, even with the room, whatever it is. You get what I'm saying?
Jaden away. Do the Smiths actually go too far? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you thought this video was messy, wait till you check out the next one.
Yeah, so like I said, guys, so there's a lot of ideas brought up in this video from multiple different sources of people that are outside of like Will Smith. They're not really saying too much, but what we do know is the fact that Jada Smith and Will Smith had the Red Table Talk, and it was actually like admitted that she had intercourse with her son's friend August Alsina. Now that's just the one time that they admitted to the public. So now with every other person saying that they do other things behind closed doors, what would you guys come to? Comment down below if you guys think that Will Smith has this specific obsession with young men. Alright guys, so I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you do like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. The same way you're gonna catch me in the next one. Peace, love y'all.